There we go. Somehow during waiting for the stream to start, I accidentally rolled my microphone and the foot of it came off, so I'm trying to put it back in. I'm gonna have to fix this after stream, I guess. Yeah, that's not going back in. Alright, I'm just gonna put the microphone down. Alright, let's just get started, I guess. So this is just a mini stream, similar to like last time I did a little bit of a mini stream. Basically I'm just going to be clearing some of the low level dungeons of a lot of recruits. Things that I can do really, really quickly. Because I have a bit of an itch to do this game. We're not going to be doing any like the major story stuff, it's just doing that sort of thing. All evos that we have available, I won't be evolving any mons because I want to keep that for one of the actual streams rather than one of these tiny little streams. Though I will mention, both of us are now level 50, so hopefully we can recruit stuff a little bit better. Obviously the higher the level, the better the recruitment, so I trained us up to 50 whilst training up some Pokemon to evolve, but I think we got most of them except for like maybe 2 Pokemon that aren't ready to evolve, and that's pretty much like the Aron and something else, because my goodness, Aron takes forever to evolve. Like, it's 32 to evolve it to a Larion, and then another like 10 levels before it evolves into Aggron. Like, my goodness, it takes forever. But yeah, we're just going to be doing some of like the easy dungeons, like these stuff, basically, just to clear out some of the recruitments. So we shall get straight into it. So we do need to come back here a couple of times because we need multiple of each of the mons that we can recruit. So we are after Rattata, Nidoran Female, Poochyena, Voltorb, and Elekid. All that we can recruit here. What is this dungeon layout? My goodness, it's just a corridor. Let's leave this floor, it's just corridors. But yeah, this is just going to be a quick stream, and plus people can catch it on the VOD if they miss out on it. I'm not too worried if nobody shows up either. I just want an excuse to continue playing this game, and we have recorded evidence that I'm playing this game, essentially. Alright. My goodness, even late at night, them bots are coming back. Though I gotta say, they seem to be showing up a lot more frequently nowadays, which is a little annoying. I thought we had dealt with that day and age, but I guess not. Alright. Plenty of apples. We'll probably stay on this floor until we finish recruiting and then just blitz through the dungeon. Because these things don't show up. I think they only show up for the first 3 floors, so might as well do so. I'm not too worried if we don't get Poochyena here, because we can get Poochyena, I believe, in Howling. So it's not too stressful. One thing I'm not looking forward to is the fact that we need to get Moonstones. And apparently Moonstones are kind of restricted to only Wish Cave. So we gotta basically let RNG deal with all that. Nah, I'm not gonna pick it up. I've got far too many apples, I just want money. Okay, all the Elekids are showing up here. We can't recruit anything, so we'll just get going. Surprisingly, it didn't remove the message here on my my chat when I blocked that bot. Odd. It says they're banned, but yeah. Can't do anything about it. But one thing I have noticed now that we just finished Mount Faraway is that we got a lot of money from doing that particular dungeon. And I do believe I bought Rainbow Peak, so I think next time we jump into this game, we most likely are going to take on Mount Faraway again. Due to the sole fact that A, gets us a lot of money, and B, we need to recruit Ho-Oh. So I probably would do that first before I do the 3 sacred beasts, essentially. Alright, easy. So we can add 2 mons to the counter because we got a double Nidoran. Get my tracker opened. My goal is to basically just speed through grabbing as many mons as we can for today. And we do have, I think, I checked the friend areas, and I believe the one that's sitting in my mailbox is the last one that we actually need. Because we got Boulder Cave just recently, we had Sky Blue Plains for a while, and I think we had the other one too, which I can't remember. I think the only one we're missing is Dragon Hill, which we kind of need if we're going to get them dragon types. Alright, so we need 1 more Nidoran, 1 more Rattata, and maybe a Pooch. But the Rattata and the Nidoran female are pretty important. I don't believe I can get them anywhere else. There's our Nidoran female. So now we have all 3. And they're pretty easy to evolve, because thankfully they have a decently low evo rate. It's because I think it's just like only to level 16, and then you have to use a Moonstone. The Moonstone's going to be the thing that's going to trip us up quite a bit. I'm just going to stay here for a little while. Another thing we're going to have to get used to is the spawn rate, because obviously some Pokemon don't spawn in as much. For example, that's going to be the biggest check for when we do the Execute and Pidgey recruitment, because they're both in Howling, but Execute only like barely spawns in. I think it's like a 1% encounter. It's stupidly low. Okay, Tata is done. So we just need 1 more. Perfect. See how much easier it is to recruit once you start getting the friend bow and the levels? Things start joining you rapidly. Plus we're picking up a little bit of pokey. Nothing substantial, but we're getting a little bit of money. And every little bit counts when we got to buy friend areas. Because certain friend areas actually unlock stuff. So we need to really start building up that cash. And another reason we want to build up cash is because when we're leveling up some of the harder Pokemon, basically all the pseudo-legendaries and stuff like that, we're gonna need like Joy Seeds to really speed up the process. And they cost like 3,000 a pop. And they're also not guaranteed. You can find them in Joyous Tower, which honestly, I'm starting to think that once we eventually get to Joyous Tower, it most likely will be one of those scenarios where we're going to be doing Joyous Tower like multiple runs. Heck, we could probably spend a whole stream just in Joyous Tower. Wouldn't that be fun? But I mean, we're going to have to do it because a majority of the Pokemon that we really need to recruit are all in Joyous Tower. A lot of the starters, a lot of the rarer Pokemon. Alright. That is done. The Nidoran is done. I need to mark Voltorb. So I need 1 more Voltorb and 2 Elekkids. I might just rush down to the floor that Voltorb's at. Because, I mean, Pooch, like I said earlier, can be found in Uproar. Not Uproar, Howling. I'm still getting mail. I guess I did empty out my email box a while ago. It does suck a little bit because I can't really... I'm not really doing any missions at the moment. Oh, and it's all just stuff like this. Well, I guess I better read these. No, actually I should leave them for the mainstream. But I will take that Mount Faraway quest. Because we're going to head there anyways. Might as well take a quest and get an extra 1,000 gold. Why not? I do wonder, like, this is a very unusual time for me to be streaming, so I bet there are a couple of my viewers who are going to be like, what the? Via's streaming at a time like this? They casually watch from 60 suddenly jumps up to like some absurd number. Because, yeah, we're going really quickly trying to recruit as many things as possible. We'll still attack the Poochie, just in case. I do like Poochiana. I think he's a cute little mon. I don't know. But then remember, I'm incredibly, like, biased to Gen 3. But I think a lot of the sprites in these games are really, really well done. They just got that... They got that charm. Like, Torchic sprite's just perfection, but, you know, that's also another biased, I mean, best starter, after all. Man, the Rattata really want to join me, but... Not here for Rattata. We got the Rattata we needed. And I most likely will be training them a little later on. Probably after the next stream I do this game. I have been thinking, like, should I stream this game again this weekend? Because, I don't know, am I overloading people with too much Mystery Dungeon? Maybe. I do also technically still have Paper Mario to get through as well. So many apples, my goodness. If you really wanted to restock on apples, you just come back here. For a second I thought that was Elekid, but it's not. It is nice to see that both Plusle and Minamar are spawning in this dungeon. It's really... really nice. I'm gonna leave that Plusle alone. Where is everything? Technically, we can just circle on this floor for a while. And, I mean, we have plenty of food. There's a couple of apples here. There we go. Nope, I already recruited you in a different dungeon. It is kind of funny that these guys are like leveling up whilst I'm doing this. It's just me running around in circles. Wow, my belly has already gotten quite empty just running around on this one floor over and over again. But I guess it's because I am speeding up. Well, I might as well level this guy up slightly. Eventually I'm gonna have to level up one of them. Come on, where is everything? Oh my goodness, I just saw the wall of text that is apples. I wonder if we'll stay on this floor long enough to see it. Because there is a strange phenomenons in this game if you take too long on a floor. And I don't think it's ever explained what it is. It's just something that happens if you stay too long. Okay, finally. So I got the so I just need to... Might go down a floor now because you can get rid of all the other mons from spawning. There'll only be, I just need one Elekid. And then we can leave. Wow, these guys are leveling up fast. I take out one Pokemon, they're already like, I'm leveling up. But I guess they are kind of weaker than when you come in here the first time. You're like level 5 or 6 if you've really been grinding. Might as well eat this. I don't know if Elekid can show up anywhere else. I'm gonna take a look just out of curiosity, since we're gonna be here for a little while. Elekid... Yeah, technically it shows up in other places, so it's not too much of a hassle. The Pokemon community thing is gonna be very lonely today, because I'll be fully focused on what I'm doing. Ain't got time to catch Pokemon. I gotta recruit Pokemon. If that's the case, we can head off for now. We can get the Elekid in a different location. Because there's only like one thing to recruit there, so I don't want to waste too much time in that one area. So I need to mark Elekid that we actually got it, and mark that we have a duplicate of Voltorb. The mailbox should be filled with newsletters at this point, so we won't have to worry about this animation for a little while. Alright. How much money do we have on hand? Only 1,000. It's gonna be all newsletters. Good. What do I want to do with the extra apples? I could sell them, I guess. How much money do I actually get from them? Nothing worth selling. Alright, Mount Steel. There are a couple Pokemon we can recruit here, for sure. Plenty of them have multiple Evos. So, what we need here is Zigzagoon, Spearow, Baltoy, Geodude, Tyrogue, Beldum, and I think we have Pinsir? No, I think we have Heracross, not Pinsir. Yeah, we don't have Pinsir, so that's another one we have to get. I don't know if we can recruit Baltoy at this point. We might not have the... Yeah, we can't recruit Baltoy because we don't have the friend area just yet. Bit of a shame, but it is what it is. We just don't have enough money. All the friend areas are really expensive at this point. Come on, Zigzagoon, join my team. Alright, 1. So we need 2 Zigzagoon, 2 Spearow. But this is a bit of a longer dungeon, so we can get moving. We don't need to linger on one floor. Alright. If we get everything early, we can just rush through the rest of the level. And another good reason to do all these short dungeons is we don't have to worry about wasting escape orbs at this point. Orange gummy. do want that. Doesn't even look orange. Need to get that traveler skill. So it'll be really handy if I need to use fear in dungeons with like different terrain. Right. I think our goal will be to explore all the floors and then just leave once we've explored the entire floor. A lot of sleeping mons, that's good. Alright. Done. Perfect. Now we just gotta fly through the level. We probably can get out before we starve to death too. Though it is kind of funny once you get to DX, because DX had this weird recruitment system where you can actually recruit like a stupid amount of Pokemon all at once. I can't remember how many you could recruit. You could have like 6 Pokemon in a group. So you could really like rack up the recruitment. Take a free escape orb. Now, I gotta say, I'm not finding any white gummies. That's another thing that I should probably be on the lookout while I'm climbing this dungeon. Because white gummies tend to spawn here, and we really need them for once we start getting some of those IQ-based evolutions. Because now we do have the Pierce Band. Once we get at least 3 Pokemon that require white gummies as well as friendship, we can start to like really start considering to get that sorted. Because you can use the Pierce Band to throw gummies through multiple Pokemon. That will come in handy, especially for leveling up IQ on multiple Pokemon. A lot of babies tend to be normal types. So we do have to also... There's a couple of mons that are friendship-based and they're not babies. One of the ones I'm kind of worried about like is Chansey and Tbilisi. Like, Chansey's already hard enough to get, let alone going out of my way to get a Blissey. I have been like considering like, do I want to take the route of just going to look for Chansey in Joyous Tower? Or do I want to take the route of, oh, maybe I can use Wish Cave? Like, both options are really tough. I feel like Joyous Tower is a little harder to work with. But we'll see. At all these babies. Okay. Okay, I can recruit Beldum. That was something I needed to double check. I couldn't remember if I could recruit it. So I will have to come back here multiple times. Beldum has 2 Evos. And we also need multiple Tyrogues. We need like, what, 4 Tyrogues? So it's gonna take a while in this area. This Zigzagoon is leveling up like crazy. That's not good, I kind of messed up by moving. Wasted a revive seed. Maybe I can fix this. I don't know if this is technically cheating, but I'm only here for recruitments. And, you know, it's easier just to press A. Come on, all the level ups. But today's certainly, well, last night was the day, that's for sure. Our D&D session that we usually have weekly definitely ended on a very crazy note. And I think I mentioned this into the Alchemist's channel. I have not mentioned it over on my Discord, though I really should start. I guess it's because without context, it just sounds wild already, let alone, like, with the context, it still was a wild situation. But I think the worst part of it all is that we're stuck on a cliffhanger for like 2 weeks because our DM's heading to PAX. And there's nothing we can do about it. It's kind of why D&D is cancelled this week as well over on the Alchemist's channel. Simply due to the fact that they're also going as well. Right, we can mark Zigzagoon and the 2 Spiro is done. That number be climbing, baby. Alrighty. Okay. Back to Mount Steel. Thankfully work was alright. It was quite drizzly today. Not a fan of drizzly weather. It just makes all your clothes all humid and stuff like that. What do I want to do? I do need Zigzagoon, but I don't need to stay on like the first floor. Apparently it sticks around to at least 5 floors, so... Go away, I can't recruit you at the moment. What the heck? 2 bell toys. Nothing recruitable there. Certainly gonna chase me. Nope. Not here for you guys. Alright, no Zigs spawned at all. Compared to like the previous round where we found like a Zig in almost every room. There's a Zig. Alright. There we go. There's a white gummy. Ooh, nice. First try. Petrify orb, huh? Yeah. Plenty of apples from Thunderwave. Don't need those. Yeah, we'll stick around for a little while here. But Beldam's going to be another one of those ones that are going to take a while to evolve. I have a feeling we might have to like just take him into the dungeon with us. Instead of just constantly grinding on Team Hydro. Because I am currently grinding some Pokemon and it's getting to a point where the levels are really slowing down. Especially, like, I can definitely see it while I'm doing the Aron training. Because I only just managed to get to level 32 by the time Left got up to level 50. And I was like, oh no, I've got to get this thing up to 42. And even after... I think I left that one just to be like, oh, I'll do that another time. and I'll try and level up the other one. But even then, like, by the time both me and my bro leveled up to, like, 50, we still hadn't, like, fully leveled up the Arons. Right. Got the pincer, so that's totally done. Don't need Metatite. I actually can evolve the Metatite that we picked up earlier. It's fully ready to go. But like I said, I'm not doing it until a mainstream. Because this is only going to be like 1 to 2 hours, so... Heck, by the time I'm finished, some people might not even get to see this until the VOD. Plus, I'd feel like it'd be more proper to do all the evos during a mainstream, as I've mentioned earlier. How many times am I gonna do this dungeon though? I should probably pay attention to that. I know I need a lot of Tyrogue and a lot of Beldum, so... And obviously I can take as many white gummies as possible. We got most of the stuff here. I still do need to go back down and get another Zig, but easy enough. Nope. Let's go check out the other floor. Does kind of suck Aronas on every single floor. There's nothing we can do about that. What's with all the pincer? I don't need to deal with these. Geodude. Come back. Geodude is actually one of the interesting mons, because you have to evolve him with a link cable. We do have, I think, 2 of them so far. So... But a part of me wants to, like, at least save one of the link cables for, like, something like Abra. Because, if you've watched any speedruns of this game, getting it to Alakazam is super useful in a lot of those, like, level 99 floor dungeons, simply because of teleport. And it's a fully evolved mon, so it can tank hits pretty well. Alrighty. Mark off Pinsir. Beldum's down here. Beldum. And another Geodude. So we need one more Geodude, I believe. It's a bit of a shame I don't think I can mark this to have extra... Oh no, I can. I can mark it to have 3. So I can say I've got 3 mons. Okay. There we go. Got 3 of those, 3 of those. Perfect. Alright. Another round of Mount Steel. Whoa, did we really jump up to 68 already? Damn, that's kind of impressive. Like, I assume it's counting correctly. Let me see. Yeah, it doesn't count them if it's on the same number. I should probably look up and see what I need to get for Baltoy. Actually, I should see if Baltoy shows up anywhere else. Baltoy. Okay, it does show up in the desert region, which we haven't explored yet. We probably will be going there in the mainstream, because the game even highlights that it's a good place to go if you need keys. And boy howdy do we need keys, because we actually need to go back to some of the one of the locations, I think, because we missed out on the lunar ribbon and we need to go get it. And while I can do Solar Cave again, I think it's probably would be a wise idea to go check out the desert region, also for extra recruitments and stuff. I should have put some of the white gummies away. Oh well. Are you? Aaron. Can't really do anything about that. After this, we'll be heading over to, heading to Sinister. Sinister's got a decent amount of mons. There's an interesting thing that we have here is in Sinister, is we have Silcoon and Cascoon, and I believe we can recruit them at this point, due to the fact that we have the friend bow. Let me double check. 19. Yeah, we technically can recruit them. It's still a very, very low chance. But they are actually recruitable, I believe, at this point. I believe we have 20 points of recruitment. Let's see, factors that boost it. So level 50, that's a plus 10. Leader holding friend bow, that's a plus 10. Yeah, we just have enough. We have 1% chance. Kind of low, but, you know, it's still possible. So we probably will still fight all the Silcoons and Cascoons we run into Sinister, just for that 1% chance that they might recruit. But we got plenty of stuff to do in Sinister. Where are all the Zigzagoon? Did they just dry up? We recruited one. I haven't seen another one since. There's one thing I do want to do is get off this mountain as soon as possible. Unfortunately, Mount Steel is not a particularly nice track to listen to for too long. It's okay, but like, at some point it's gonna get grating. Geodude. That should be the final Geodude. It is weird to see some of these mons that you encounter higher up on Mount Steel just show up on this floor still. Whoops. These are big rooms. What on earth? Yeah. I probably should also start working more on the avatars because there are still like a lot to work on. I'm thinking I might put the payment down for the avatar asking just to encourage people to go for them because yeah, 5 points might be a bit too much at the moment. Especially, I'm gonna do some tweaking of the point system essentially. Because I mean, the asking of the avatars is just to like encourage people to start spending a couple of the points, as well as just be like, hey, check this out sort of thing. Probably should explore all the floors here. Might be white gummy. Come on, Tyrogue. I need you to join me. Actually, I should check. Can I recruit Tyrogue? Yeah, I can. He's just choosing not to. Why is all the Pokemon that I don't need? I don't need these guys. It's gonna be very easy. I'm just looking at Geodude's animation. I'm like, wow, that would be very easy to animate. He doesn't do anything. He just bobs up and down. Right. No, Aaron. I've already got enough. Another one. Wish there's a way to block them. I might have to look up something for it because my goodness, I just logged in to do a small stream and all of a sudden I'm getting hit by bot after bot after bot. I just want friends, you know, human friends. None of this bot nonsense where it's just like, hey, do you want cheap viewers? No, I want interactions. I want real people. Soon, one day, it'll just be everyone will be bots. Jilded, can you stop that for a sec? Man learns mud sport once and then he's just spamming it. Okay. Nope. Come on. I think we'll do this dungeon one more time, and then we will go to Sinister. We can always come back to here later. Just don't want to be repeating the same dungeon over and over again, considering I only have a short amount of time. We're almost already, like, done an hour, and I want to go do some other dungeons. Bit of a shame that we didn't get anything more. Alright, last run of Mount Steel, but I'll quickly empty out my inventory. Only 2 white gummies in all those runs. Felt like I could have found a lot more. Put that away, I don't need that right now. I have noticed I haven't really used the Petrify Orb at all. Maybe it's because I haven't really run into any monster houses, but that might be just because I haven't done any big dungeons as of late. I think the biggest dungeon we did was Mount Faraway. Now, actually, that I think about the entirety of the Spinder quest that we did, I don't think we ran into a single monster house that entire time, which is honestly impressive. I'm also picking up more gravel rock. How many am I up to? Ah, the funny number. Perfect. Go away, Baltoy, I can't recruit you. I'm gonna explore every floor on this one too. Since this will be the last run for now, I do want to try and go for the Zig. Oof. Not looking good. No, out of the 3 of them, that was not the one I wanted to recruit. Sinister, we can't get Swine up because I don't have the area for it. Because it's really expensive. I actually decided to take a look. Another thing that we need is Echo. Echo Cave actually has quite a few mons that we've run into and we can't recruit at the moment. So I've been thinking that it might be best to, like, do Mount Faraway first, get the money, buy some friend areas, continue on with the story. Because there are a couple of things that we can do. Another thing I need to do is consider whether to get Southern Island, because I do need to get Southern Island to unlock a particular part of a side quest. And that gets us 2 recruits automatically if we do that storyline. Come on, Zigzagoon. Another thing that I can mention about is that we actually pre-ordered for Monster Hunter Wilds. The pre-order finally came out. Thought it was going to take forever before it would show up. When it got announced, I think last week, they were like, nope, we haven't got it available. We can't pre-order it yet. I think a big reason is that they don't want to do any sort of pre-ordering things until the game actually has a predetermined date after previous issues. So it's understandable, but I was quite surprised it took quite a while. And since we were over there in the area, we were like, okay, let's go pre-order it this time, and finally it allowed us to pre-order. Very excited for Monster Hunter. As someone who likes Monster Hunter and has not streamed Monster Hunter whatsoever. Probably should get to doing that at some point. More money. Arons. Don't want to deal with that right now. Oof, are we gonna go no recruitments this round? Would not be great. Might have to stick around on the last floor for a little while if that's the case. So we didn't recruit a single thing. I gotta say, it is nice to just press the A button and things just disintegrate. Definitely speeds things up a little. Though I did learn only recently that apparently linked moves gets you more EXP. That I didn't know. So I knew there was like a increase when you used moves over regular attack, which is the A button. But I never knew that linked moves actually gives you another 50% increase to that, I guess, that increase that they already have on moves. Okay, at least we got the Beldum. So it's not a complete waste of a run. Tyrogue just does not want to join our team for some reason. Nope, nothing there. This one's actually a really big floor. Looks like I better get going. Run out on my belly. I have noticed there are a couple of sprites where the Pokemon just moves very slightly, but it seems like the actual sprite has like the shadows and lights are slightly moving. It's quite interesting that they have some of the sprites do that. But I guess it's because they don't actually have any physical sort of change to their appearance when they move. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna leave. One Beldum is better than nothing. Alright, off to Sinister. Sinister's got a good chunk of mons that we do need to pick up. And I think I'll save. I haven't saved in a little while. I skipped a save for a couple of these. It's crazy though how time flies. I don't think I really need anything in Silent Chasm. It's literally True Pinch, and I can get that in a different dungeon. Maybe Paris and Spinnerack? I might skip that. Mount Thunder has like a couple of mons, but not that many either. So... why did I do that? He's like not gonna attack us. I like how just rock still they go in their animation. They just stay completely still. Pretty sure there's something that only shows up in the first few levels. Oddish. You, but I can't recruit you yet. No animation on Sudowoodo is so jank. Go away, I can't recruit you. Might as well eat any apple I see. Always like a little bit of extra belly. I always like the little shrubberies that you see here on the ground in this dungeon. They're so cute. They do remind me of like the wild grass in Gen 3 as well. Another apple, just eat it, why not? But yeah, we need to get Oddish. We got Sudowoodo this round. We need Hoodoo, Slack Off. I think one more Sentret, Shroomish, and Wooper. I guess Scyther as well. We need Scyther, I believe. Yeah, we do need Scyther. So there's quite a few things we can get here. I believe we got Sentret already once, so we just need one more. Yeah, you did it, Sudowoodo. It is so funny to see these Pokemon leveling up behind me. They're like, yeah, I did it. Alright. I'm gonna say, some of these mons just do not show up at all. Maybe they know I'm trying to recruit them. It's like when you don't open the door when there's the door-to-door salesman. Like I said earlier, I am going to attack the Silcoon and the Cascoon. There is still technically a 1% chance of them joining us. It's very highly unlikely, but, you know. Might as well give it a go. Especially since, oh no, I should have stayed. Oh, damn, that was a misclick on my part. Because Wurmple is just random. Ooh, a Luminous Orb. In this early of a dungeon? Luminous Orb is super handy. For if you need to really rush to get to the end of a dungeon. Because it basically shows you the entirety of the floor. So I believe it also shows items and enemies as well. I don't think it shows traps, but, you know. Being able to see the entire layout of a floor is still pretty handy. Mimic. This might have the Luminous Orb. Apparently no. Must be another Sentret somewhere running around with the Luminous Orb. It's probably that one. Far out. He spawned on the stairs. Just casually, I'm gonna have to punch it. I am a little worried about also dealing with Silcoon and Cascoon though, because they have this weird property where once you do recruit them, if they're not the leader, they just don't move. And that can get a little dangerous if they're just standing there doing nothing. let Centric go. I think we just head off to the next floor. Got 2 recruits so far. And we still need to get through the rest of the dungeon, which is 13 floors. Nope. Pick up pocket change. Sorry, Ladybug, but I have finished your line completely. You're like one of the first 2 things that I recruited in this dungeon. Because Ladybug's like got a pretty high recruitment rate, I believe. Alright, Wooper should start spawning as well as Scyther, so... I believe I should be able to pick up Wooper. Yeah, I did pick up Peanut Swamp recently, I do remember that. It is so weird how different this song is from the Blue Rescue Team version. That clock sound, I guess you could call it, in the background. The really loud one that repeats itself over and over again. Definitely louder in this version than it is in the Blue Rescue Team. Ow. Alright. Better double check also if I can get Oddish elsewhere. I do have like a big handy dandy guide. Oddish! Wyvern Hill, yikes. Yeah, we gotta get Oddish here. I don't even have Wyvern Hill unlocked yet. Clear Gummy. Blue Gummy. I just keep eating gummies until I get the skill. Unlike Lef, I can't really get IQ as easily as he can. Warp Orb. Okay, this should limit it to... limit the number of mons that can spawn here. Slacking's another one that I really need to get. I don't think I've really... Then again, I mean, I didn't spend much time evolving mons, so it would be really nice if I can get a Slacking. Or Slaking, as some people call it. How's my belly doing? Oh, it actually did a big increase when I ate that blue gummy. YouTube is another thing. There we go, there's our first Scyther, goodness. And recruited too. Perfect. Now we can get out of here. I was gonna say, I wasn't seeing it. Some of these mons just take forever to spawn, which is why I'm super scared for when we do the execute thing. It's a part of me is wanting to just go through the entire dungeon until we don't have to worry about anything else except execute. And then we can just solely use, like, we can bring Illuminate mons for that. Can I flamethrower him? No, that's super overkill, but I'm not running the risk of, like, losing anything. Alright, made it. Okay. We can add 2 new Pokemon with Scyther, Sudowoodo, and we can say that we finished Sentret. Alrighty. Perfect. Alright, how are we doing in terms of money? We've actually got 4,000 already. That's not bad. Just from doing all these easy dungeons really, really quickly. How much money do I have in the bank? Actually, we might be able to buy another friend area already. Perfect. Okay. We obviously can't buy anything too big, but... This is something weird. I don't know what this is. Why only Raikou and Suicune are here, but not Entei? Is it because No, I'm pretty sure I took out Entei myself, so I don't know what's going on here. Well, the third one's Entei's. I do need to buy these 2 at some point. Okay, Baltoy is there. I do need these mons, so what I might do is just hold on to the money just for a little while longer. So I almost have enough. Away. Probably should just go in with empty inventory, honestly, but you know. Right, back out we go. Yeah, should definitely try and get some Oddishes because yeah, Wyvern Hill is just not there for us. Oh, free Reviver Seed? Absolutely, I will take that. Thank you very much. Energy saver, huh? The belly empties slower. Ah, okay, it's part of non-sleeper. Well, nothing's putting us to sleep anytime soon, so might as well. Though it is kind of useful to have non-sleeper in that, the Team Hydro thing. Because, my goodness, every Poliwag is equipped with Bubble and Hypnosis and that's it. And it gets really annoying having to deal with that over and over again. Especially since Hypnosis can cut around corners too. I thought I was gonna get, maybe it depends on the Pokemon too, which things you get first. Because I'm pretty sure I didn't get Energy Saver on the left, but I'm pretty sure I got the being able to walk everywhere skill first, and I'm pretty sure Fear doesn't have that yet. Every time I see Swinub, I keep thinking I need to go pick up like 3 of them. But Mamoswine ain't in the game yet. Not until next gen. And I don't even know what I'm going to do about Explorers. I feel like, judging by the fact some people already... I think some people have already dipped from Red and Blue Rescue Team and already made their way into Explorers, which is, you know, understandable. These games are very short. Heck, I finished the main story in a little over 10 hours. I just left it for another stream because I knew that I wanted to... It was going to take too long to finish at the end of the second stream, but it's only because we're doing this little challenge that we're here for much longer. There's a Cascoon somewhere around here. Apparently woke up from something. Or was it in the room I was in? Maybe. Didn't see it. Nope, pseudo-widow. Big corridors. We do have the energy saver, so our belly should empty a lot slower now. Which will make a lot of this dungeon running around a little bit better. Because, yeah, we're just sprinting around looking for things. Though I wonder if I'll be leveling up even more. I don't think I'll have time to grind for the next days or so. So I think we'll be still level 50. Even with all these recruitments. But I'll take having the recruitments in the back pocket. Give me something to do if I do find the time to just sit down and grind levels. Might as well go off this floor. I do need to get to floor 10 to get some of the rarer mons, so... Do I have Shroomish at all? Yes, I do. I just need one more. Okay, we do have enough money to buy the friend area that I was looking at, Echo Cave. Free Max Elixir I will take. Because I've been running a bit low on Max Elixirs recently. Ooh, a grass gummy. I'll take that back with me. Give it to Lef. I'm sure he will appreciate it. Because I do want to get max IQ with him as well. Because also getting max IQ means we'll have that special skill of being able to walk through walls. Which is always handy. Let's see. Yeah, I think we'll go to floor 10. Because we can at least unlock Slack-Offs. And Hoot Hoot, which I need as well. And if we stay on 10, we can at least keep Wooper in the recruitment. There we go. I love Shroomish. I should probably do him next. Though, I said I was going to do just Gen 1 and then I'm immediately hopping around. But I do like Shroomish. It has a soft spot in my heart. Especially Breloom. Breloom's been helping me like a lot. Not only in just Nuzlocke, it's been helping me a ton in shiny hunting. It's one of the better mons to have for shiny hunting. I mean, False Swipe and Spore. Super handy. Just eat all the berries to fill up my belly. Hopefully the Woopers aren't in the water, because I can't reach them from there. Come on, Wooper, where are you? Ah, boy. Ah, yes. The one time I turned sleep off, there is one mon that can sleep me in this dungeon. These guys can get really annoying once you start running into executes in the low-level dungeons. Because barrage can really damage you. Ah, here we go. Free apple. There we go, there's a slack off. Whew, I am being asleep for a lot of turns. Oi, quit it. It's a hoot hoot. Don't have this guy yet, I don't think. Yeah, I don't have this guy, so I do need to get another one of him. Little Noctis. Was it Astra? Though I have heard some pretty cool things that are happening over with the Alchemist. They're doing some extra modeling. It's exciting. I'm always happy to see them do some cool stuff with their stuff. Maybe I should keep considering improving my streams too. We'll come back for this apple later. Oh, never mind. Hoot Hoot just picked it up. Well, one slack off. There's another Hoot Hoot on the map. It's so annoying to see Executor and knowing I can't pick it up at all. I feel like I did distract myself from something though. Ah yes, I was talking about Explorers. Would I do a 100% run of Explorers? I do not know. While the recruitment is a little easier due to the fact you can recruit anything, at the same time, you're adding another 100 Pokemon to the list. So it's a question of like, do I want to do it all over again? A big reason why I chose to do this game was because it has the element of a challenge and it also holds a huge nostalgic, like, spot in my heart. Explorers does as well, but I don't know. Explorers also has a longer story, so there's that element to it too. I'll try and decide whether I want to 100% it or not. Okay. There we go. I got one. Nice. Ooh, good thing that missed. That could have turned dicey. Should have probably thrown an Oran Berry for safety, but oh well. We're all good. We just gotta get out of the dungeon now. How many times should I do this? Because the other two dungeons we don't really need many things from. This dungeon we still need quite a few things from. Yeah, there's no point in fighting that Shroomish. Alrighty, nice. Shroomish done. Got a Hoot Hoot and got a Slack Off. How are we going for time? Plenty. Plenty of time. I think we'll do one more run of Sinister and then we'll head off to the next dungeon. But first we'll go by Echo Cave before we go any further. There's a couple of ones in Mount Thunder that I could get. I need to look if Paris can spawn elsewhere. Or if it only... No, Paris only spawns in Silent Chasm, so we do have to go to Silent Chasm. Actually, I should go give the gummies to Lef real quick. It's a wild Vaporeon. Nice. I'll give it a go. I do have some Ultra Balls. No, I don't. Hey, bro. I got some gummies. Alright. Right. Got distracted for a hot minute. Echo Cave. Because I do need to go to Lapis and get Zubat. And also, like, Echo Cave opens up a ton of mons that we have seen. Like, I think, yeah, we've seen everything here on this list. I do find it odd that Marwal is here of all Pokemon. Alrighty. Can't do anything else here. But I do have to say, there are some, like, areas that I have not seen, like, at all. Like, Keck shops, very rare. Monster houses have been rare too, which is a bit odd. Alright, this is the last Sinister, and then we'll head over to Silent Chasm and see if we can get Paris. So we'll have to... For Sinister, we just have to basically beeline for the later levels. Whoa, wait. Because I don't think there's much we can recruit in the earlier levels. Oh, hey, I got the Vaporeon. Nice. I was just looking at it earlier and I was like, oh wait, that's right. I should be celebrating. Oh, Pseudo-Woodos, nothing else. Why do I have so many Rost berries? Don't need those. Probably want to go get Ice Flow after this dungeon? Or after this, the previous friend area. I know I need to get all of them, but my goodness, it's getting tough trying to decide. But I keep running into the same mons over and over again and being like, sorry, I can't do anything about this. Swine-Up is getting annoying seeing over and over again and just having to be like, sorry bro, but you can't join my team. Where are all the Oddish? They just vanished. Oddish can't be that rare of a spawn, can it? Oh well. I still have quite a lot of things I need to pick up in the second half anyways. Need another Hoot Hoot, and I need Wooper, because Wooper just for some reason won't show up. Wooper can show up other locations, so it's not too dangerous. Slack Off, I think, doesn't really show up that much, so that's one I do kind of want to get. We've got that done, yeah. Alright, time to beeline it to the later floors. Do you have money? Yes, you do. And I'm done with Centred as well, if I'm correct. Yeah. Don't need to hang around here whatsoever, because I don't need Shroomish either, I just need to go straight to 10. There is something kind of funny I have to point out in the guidebook that I'm using. That's kind of a big way I'm checking off what mons are in each dungeon really quickly, is that they have this graphic for Team Meanies, and Team Meanies has the graphics, and Ekans is huge in the graphic, and then Gengar, and then Medicham, who should be the tallest of all three of them, is just this tiny little guy on the actual guide, which is really funny. The guide is pretty accurate. I think it makes like maybe one minor mistake, which is it says that Pidgey can be found in Mount Blaze, which no it can't. That's Pidgeot that can be found in Mount Blaze. Pidgey can only be found in the Howling Forest, which, oh boy, we're going to be visiting that place a lot. Hello, Gummy. I actually need to keep this. Just in case. Because there is a chance we might have to get Pichu and evolve it into Pikachu. It's a big might, because we theoretically can recruit Pikachu at this point. But it's a big maybe. Ow. Oh, I was gonna say the Wooper picked up the apple, but I can still see it on the item up at the top. There's another apple. A lot of Wooper here. Oh, but a lot of Wooper that don't want to join me, apparently. Clearly, I'm not good enough for them at the moment. Alright. Let's hope we get the mons we need here. We still have a rather full belly, so we're all good. And if we didn't, we certainly do now. I think we've got all three of the bugs. We got Heracross, we got Scyther, and we got Pinsir. Which is not bad at all. Okay, another Slackoth on the team. I'm gonna fall asleep in just a moment. Yeesh. If I wasn't doing these big dungeon crawls, I would use the energy saver. Alright, that's the Hoot Hoot done. So I need one Slackoth and then Wooper. But I believe Wooper can be gotten elsewhere, so it's not too big. Plus, if we do miss anything, we can always come back to these dungeons another time. We just want to... The whole point of this little mini-stream is to just do a big rake of all the dungeons, essentially. And try and clear up as much of the really easy-to-get recruitments. Because, boy howdy, there's a lot of them that we can easily just grab now. Without having to really work too hard. At some point I'm going to have to use focus energy when I'm at the Team Hydro thing, because I'm getting to a point where I'm too strong for some of the for the Blastoise at the beginning. It's like too strong to a point where I accidentally take it out, the flamethrower. That might happen. But Blastoise is pretty tanky as well. It's tankier than the other two mons that you deal with in the Team Hydro. And I do want to get the linked move to activate. White gummy. I'll take that. Gotta stock up on those white gummies. How are we doing on money? We already almost got 1,000 just being in this dungeon. Not bad. I'm gonna stay on this floor just for a little while. Might as well, because it is the final floor. No. Okay, that was close. Those Executor are really annoying. Let's go up. Come on, slack off. Anything spawning? Slackoth is the only mon that I can really want here. And they always spawn sleeping, so I've just got to enter a room and hope that they spawned in. Oh well. I think it's time to leave. Alrighty. 2 more Evos. No number change for now, but once we start evolving things, there will be number changes. Right, so we can get Poliwag, Trapinch, Spinnerack, Paris, and I believe Teddiursa and Farfetch'd? Or no, I got Farfetch'd last stream. I do need Teddiursa. I need 2 of them, I think. I don't even think I've recruited Teddiursa. No, I haven't. So there is actually a couple of mons. Problem is Teddiursa is on the first few levels, whilst everything else is on the later levels. The earliest we need is 6, and then 7 for Paris. Okay. Probably don't need these iron thorns, we can put those away. We can use them for when we actually start going into major dungeons again. There is a quest I can do, so might as well do it while we're here. Okay. Not going to spend too much time on the first few floors. All the recruiting's happening on the last floors. Teddiursa is nice, but we can always come back for it. Oh, that's annoying. Nope. That's something we want to avoid. It's getting poisoned by Weedles, because that cuts our expedition very quickly on that floor. Ooh, purple gummy. I shall hold on to that. Right. I think we should just leave. Nothing else on this floor, so we just gotta head to next major floors. Creepy. Though I gotta say, what is it? In Pokemon Go, they made Droopy so hard to find. I was only able to find one wild Dreepy, and then I was lucky enough to hatch one. So most likely I'll send the one that I bought that's a wild one, because it doesn't really have great stats, over to my homepage, so that I can get it registered onto my Go decks in home. Because I am sort of like on-off doing that. How many floors? 9 floors for Poliwag, so we can just get going. Just climb straight to floor 6. Go away. No Weedle. I'm done with your Evoline. Caterpie is significantly harder. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I can get so many things here. Technically, I could get Gloom. I believe I have enough recruitment to get a Gloom, but it's another case of it's pretty difficult to get. It is possible, but just difficult. Alright, I need 4 of you. Because we need one for Poliwhirl, Poliwrath, and Politoed. Politoad's going to be the annoying one. I think King's Rock is just a random item found in a random shop, which is in Wish Cave. Thankfully, you can take items into Wish Cave, so... And I believe you can take money into Wish Cave. I don't believe you can take money into Joyous Tower, though. And I still haven't got a clue of how I'm going to tackle Joyous Tower. It's going to be another one of those full stream sort of ones. I think I saw a Spinnerack somewhere. There it is. Purity Forest will be an interesting one, because I've only cleared it once, and that was on the DX version, which I would say is significantly easier than the original, for like this sole reason that that you have wands and stuff like that added to the mix. Oh no. That's unfortunate. Guess we gotta just leave now. I do have orange berries, so it's... Actually, do I have a Petra Berry? Did I pick up the Petra Berry? I did. Clutch Petra Berry. Thought I was gonna have to waste some orange berries because of that. Do I have Spinnerack? Yes, I do have one, so I need another one. Where are all the Paris? I just haven't seen a single one here. Is it really that rare of a spawn? Problem is that we need to find it in this dungeon. It doesn't spawn anywhere else, and we can't recruit Parasect. made infinitely worse by the fact that I still don't have the highest level of recruitment. Right, nice. Now we can get out of here. Beat drill is also really weird. It only shows up on one floor. Alright. Parasect, Polywag. Actually, I need to make a 4 thing, don't I? You can be... You can be purple. Making all sorts of funky colors for my little tracker. Why not? We can add another 2 on here. We probably won't stay in this dungeon for too long, given the time. I didn't find anything. Oh, wait. The Silent Chasm one, isn't that like... it's a red gummy thing, isn't it? Yeah, this is the quest for the friend area. So I can't really do that right now. I do have a red gummy available. It's in the other thing. I found a bunch of gummies beside the red gummy. That's funny. Probably because the game knows that we need it. Go away, far-fetched. This. Let's go. I think we'll run through Mount Thunder once. See if we recruit anything. And then go from there. Because I don't think I'll have enough time to do any more dungeons after Mount Thunder. But part of me, it's like, I can still keep going. But another part of me is like, it's getting late. This is like nighttime for me. And we can always save this for the actual stream. Away. How are we doing on money? Not bad. I don't think we've picked up as much as we did in Sinister, unfortunately, but still not bad at all. Every little bit counts. I wish I could recruit you, Gloom. You would really, really help, considering Oddish doesn't want to join us. And we do have one Oddish, I believe? Yeah, so technically if we just recruited Gloom, then it would cut down on so much time, because Gloom are much more common here. But I think the 1% encounter or recruitment definitely doesn't help when things are a lot higher and we still can't get them. I don't really remember if I recruited any middle evolutions in this game. Like, it feels like the percentage is still really low even when you're at like level 90 and with the friend bow. Head to 7 again. I know both me and Lef are level 50, but it is nice to not be doing Team Hydra over and over again. We are slowly chipping away at EXP. Not by much, but we definitely are. Alrighty, that should be the second spinnerack. Rescue team is really starting to bulk out now. Another apple, which I'll definitely eat. I wonder who leaves all these apples around. Though I guess they did fix that up a little bit in DX, because in DX there are so many apples lying around, but the thing is that they added this new mechanic where you can run into fainted Pokemon, and if you give them an apple, you actually can they will join your team for like the dungeon, essentially. And if you take them to the end of the dungeon, you know, they can ask to be recruited or not. And like I said, with the previous statement and mentioning of how, like, certain Pokemon can really, like, DX can really rack up on the recruitments. They do add some of the 4th gen Evos as well. On top of, like, all the previous, it's all Gen 3, but anything that evolves into Gen 4 Mons also gets added to the list. So for example, like Honchkrow gets added to the list because Murkrow exists. But things like, you know, any Gen 4 added Pokemon, they don't count. I can't remember if Sylveon is added. I think Sylveon is also added in DX. Because it technically is an evolution, and Leafeon and Glaceon are also added. But they added a different thing as well, which was, what's the word? It's like Evo Crystals, that's what they added. Perfect, we got the Paras we needed. Now we can get out of here. And we're right next to the door, actually. Wow. You just wasted my Revive Seed. It's okay though, because I did get a free one in the previous dungeon. And I do not want to lose the Paras. I need the Paras. Because it only spawns in here, and I'm not going to waste that opportunity by having it die due to Poison Sting. It is unfortunate that it just got completely obliterated by Poison Sting. That Spinnerack had done anything but Poison Sting, probably would have still had it. Hello there, Cryo. You've just come to the tail end of the stream. I'm almost wrapping up. We've been doing a... No! 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 Oh my god. Paras has just burnt out 2 of our Reviver Seeds. We gotta get out of here. But as you can see, the number of recruitments definitely have increased since we did this little mini stream. Essentially, we've been just doing a lot of the really quick and fast dungeons. Paras, stop picking fights with things. You need to live. Alright. I can mark down Paras is done. The Spinnerack is done. And Trapinch is another Evo. But yeah, we basically did Thunderwave up to Silent Chasm. This is just a quick little mini stream, essentially. could go for 2.5 hours, maybe. Debatable. Paris is a known brawler, yeah. Alright, let's put all these gummies away. And all these free escape orbs. And pull out some revive seeds. On the upside, we did get a new friend area, which was Echo Cave, which is neat. So, I am pretty happy about getting another friend area. We somehow made just enough money in the tiny little amount of time in those lower level dungeons to get enough money. And we got like another 2,000 too. Do we have anything here? Nope. It's fine. I'll just put this money away. But yeah, I've also been like debating putting the cost down for the avatar choosing. I might put it down to just 2 points, so because I mean there's a lot of mons. And people probably want to save the actual money for, you know, more important things. So it's understandable. Alrighty. Mount Thunder. We need Cacnea, I believe Stantler, and Growlithe. That is it. So we're gonna only be here for a very short amount of time. Cacnea is up to level 4, Stantler is level 5. I don't believe we need Nidoran Mail. I think we've got enough for those. I'll have to double check, I'm not sure. I legit am not sure. I don't think we can recruit Pidgeotto yet. I think it's just too high of the recruitment. Or it's another one of those 1% due to having level 50 and the friend bow. Because we're not at max recruitment. We're higher than normal. And we can theoretically, if the stars align, get mid-evolutions, but yeah. Best to just consider it still impossible. Will I fight them? Absolutely. But don't hold your breath on them. But we've made some significant progress, if you guys remember what number we were at before we started. Yeah, tractors somewhere out there. Super useful. But not anymore, unfortunately for us. Okay, this is the last floor Cacnea can spawn on, so we might stay on this floor just a little longer. It's not like a tiny floor. I legit don't know if I've recruited you. I probably will have to come back at some point, so it's no biggie. And, I mean, it seems that Nidoran male is quite easy to get. We pretty much filled out Nidoran females, like, all 3 recruitments. More money. All the money for friend areas. Where is everything? I keep seeing Electrike and getting, like, excited for a second and then immediately being disappointed. Because it not be the one we're after. Not the right green thing. Alright. Let me double check. Can I get Stantler? I can. Stantler is the only thing I can get here now. All the Nidorans want to join you. Yeah. The Weedles also wanted to join me all in the previous dungeon too. Can't get you. I actually have to go get another Elec Kid back in Thunderwave. But I wanted to go back there a little later. And sometimes it does get a bit tedious when you're like, please, I want you to join me to another Pokemon, and this other Pokemon's like, no, I want to join your team, and you're like, no, I'm literally done with recruitment on this one mon. Growlithe can show up on floor 9, which is like the last floor before the midpoint. Stantler shows up for that. I believe we have Gligar already, so we don't need that. It's literally just Stantler and Growlithe at this point. And Growlithe does show up on the peak, but yeah. Actually, we can evolve Growlithe straight away once we get another one. Just sort of rushing through this dungeon. Probably shouldn't be, but you know. Don't have much time. I want to get some more stuff done. Because we just bought Echo Cave, so we can recruit some stuff over on in Lapis Cave. There we go. Where are you on the tracker? Yep, I can see. I also need to write in the quest for... There's a quest I need to do to get a blue rescue team exclusive that is available. Okay. Will you join us? Perfect! Alright, we can just leave. We can go to the Thunder Peak and literally leave. We don't even need to go up there because there's no Zapdos up there. Alright, Mount Thunder is pretty much done, because we can get Cacnea in the desert region, so we have no reason to stay here. And also, if we needed Growlithe, we could always have gotten it in a different floor. There is money around, but oh well. Got him first try, I know! It's always refreshing when you get a first tryer. Let's see something wandering around. I think we also got Growlithe pretty early last time we came here too. I think it's a reason why we either did Mount Blaze or this dungeon another time. Okay, let's just save. And then I can mark down that we got... Where are you, Growlithe? Got 2 of those. And we got Stantler, so that puts the number up once again. And we can just leave. Alright. Great Canyon. We can get Dunsparce, so there are a couple of things we can get there, but I don't know if I really want to go there. It's only just 1 Doduo, Phanpy, and Dunsparce. Whilst we can get a couple more things, I think, in Lapis. Actually, I should see if I can get Nincada. If it's on my recruit list, because I think you can check with Wigglytuff. Nincada. Okay. So everything that's green areas that we can get. Alright. I think we just skip Great Canyon for now and just head straight for Lapis. And make Lapis the final dungeon for today. So there are a couple of Pokemon we want here. We've got a quest here too, so... I guess that sort of limits us to 2 recruits. Unless we get through the dungeon quickly. But I need to stay on the first 3 floors for Zubat, so... Eat the gummies. What floor do you need to get to, Nidoran? 7. Wow, that's pretty late in the dungeon. I don't even think there's anything we can recruit by 7. Illumise, I guess? Alright, 1 Ninkata. Ninkata is going to be interesting. I think I only need 2 of them. Because Shedinja appears... Wow, that Ninkata was out for blood. Didn't even hesitate to finish off the Zubat. I do have to be a little cautious because I do have a client with me. And the client is always level 1. So... I think, yeah, only Zubat and Ninkata can spawn here, so I could just spin around until I either get 2 Ninkatas or a Zubat. And then once we got the 2 recruits, we just leave. Hope you guys enjoy trumpets for the next 5 minutes. Because that's all you're going to hear for a little while until I either get a Ninkata or a Zubat. You better hope I recruit soon. Technically, I need to come back here a couple of times because I need a Zubat 3 times. There we go. Okay, now we just gotta rocket all the way down to floor 7. Wasted so much belly being here. I would have liked to recruit more, but I have a client. Yeah, it's kind of useful that on the first 3 floors, only Zubat and Ninkata actually spawn. Like, nothing else spawns in the area. Just looking at the spawn rates. I'll take that. Doing well, doing well. Might clear this dungeon out real quick. We can't recruit Bagon, which is a little sad. Here's the Illumise we can recruit. So we can stay here for a little while once we drop off Nidoran. Okay. 2 Nidos are gone. No. Yes, okay. Just gonna eat this to fill up my belly a little bit. Oh. Oh! What the? Run away from the Nidoran. Nope, wasn't enough. Almost made it. I don't know how we even got separated. I'm gonna try and catch this Spritzy, why not? Ninkata, please, I only have so many Reviver Seeds. Ah, the Zubat must have cut him off somehow. Hey, a red gummy! Oh, I also realized I picked up a gold ribbon. Oh my goodness. Well, we can keep the red gummy for, another quest. Neat. And, I mean, 2,000 gold is pretty nice. I didn't even realize I found a gold ribbon. Oh, that must have been the ribbon I found in, Mount Thunder. Free money. I think before the end of the stream we'll sell it. There we go. Alright, let's leave. Oh, this. Yeah, with their AI being very low, they tend to spam healing moves even when you don't need healing. I think you need a particular IQ skill just to help that. Okay, what floor do we need to get to? 14. So we're gonna have to actually run. But we've got plenty of belly, so we don't have to worry about that. And since we recently learnt the IQ skill Energy Saver, it's going to help our belly stay full longer. Especially once we start getting to those really long dungeons, because at some point we're going to have to go through the really big dungeons that are like 60 floors. One of the quickest examples is we need to actually get through Stormy Sea at some point. Because Stormy Sea actually holds off a bunch of like checks to unlock other stuff. So we need to get through Stormy Sea at least once before other checks sort of like, other flags I should say, start getting raised so we can, you know, start doing stuff. And plus, you know, more water types there. And I believe it also is the dungeon where Kyogre is. So I think Left will be tackling that dungeon. He does have Bullet Seed. So I think he should be able to shred through Kyogre pretty decently. I mean, Suicune went down like a chump. It was kind of... It was so, like, satisfying to see, like, us struggle with the Entei fight and then get to the Suicune fight and just completely melt Suicune. Alright. We got ourselves a Zubat. We got ourselves a Nincada, which I'm trying to see. And we got ourselves Inamise. And, you know, 80 points. But yeah, I think we started at 60. I could actually check the Discord because the Discord would tell me what I marked the highlight as. Yeah, we started at 60 before the 2 hours. So we've jumped to 18 recruitments immediately in 2 hours. Which I would say is really exciting. It's not bad, yeah. It's just a lot of really quick recruits from the smaller dungeons that I feel like are better to be done in these type of streams when I need to, like, you know, just quickly do them. Downside, we did lose a lot of Reviver Seeds during this romp. Let's see if Keck's got Reviver. Nope. Mans does not want to give us Reviver Seeds. I think I still have some in inventory, so that should be okay. One. Might have to do some Makuhita training and try and grind for some reviver seeds at some point. But right now, money is kind of the issue as well. Do we have enough to get a friends area? Maybe? Don't think so. No, we do. What to get though? Shallow Beach gives us like stuff for more water Pokemon. Can't do Serene Sea. We could just buy Sacred Field and then when we can go get the 3 doggos. These 2 are going to open up a huge amount of like recruits. But you need to get both of them in order to actually unlock it. Yeah, their Frigid Cavern is holding off so many mons. But we're almost down to 1 page, which is exciting. You know what? I think I'm going to buy Sacred Field. Get it out of the way. Because if we're going to go recruit Ho-Oh, we're going to recruit the doggos. Alright. I think that is what we'll call a successful stream. And it wasn't too bad. In 2 hours, 18 recruitments. And not only just 18 recruitments, because we actually got a lot of double up recruitments. So we actually recruited a lot more mons than just what we had. So if we look at our tracker here, all the green spots, we have 3 of those mons to evolve. And all the red spots are everything we have double of. So there are quite a handful of mons that we can now work to evolving. I haven't evolved any of the ones that I have trained up. Like, I've got a couple like Magnemite and Meditite that can evolve. I think Slugma can also evolve. So I got a couple of those mons that are ready to evolve. And some of the red ones are all new stuff. But yeah, that's quite a decent handful of progress. But yeah, if we get the A, N, and O question mark chambers, then we can unlock all the unknowns, which will be a big chore of itself because I have to figure out what's what as well when I'm recruiting them because I don't want to accidentally recruit 2 of the same letters. But yeah, I think this is a successful stream. I'm still itching to do some more Pokemon Mystery Dungeons, so I might do it over this weekend. We'll see. But I think this is where we wrap up for tonight, because this is a mini stream. So, I guess until next time, where we will be probably going to one of the main dungeons. I think I'll probably take a look at considering doing Stormy Sea, but I think we'll do Mount Faraway again to try and get Ho-Oh, because Spinder is still waiting for a reply, and there's actually an extra dialogue if you do talk to Spinder with Ho-Oh, because that's the Pokemon it's trying to find, is the Mirage Pokemon. So I do actually want to see if I can get Ho-Oh and talk to Spinder as Ho-Oh, because, you know, that'd be a nice thing to do. I would like to do the desert region at some point in order to get the more keys and stuff like that, because we do need to get some stuff. There are a couple of dungeons that opened up, such as, I believe, we've opened up Waterfall Pond. I think we've opened up Dark Knight Relic, because we do have Secret Forest. Grand Sea, I believe we haven't got, because we need Serene Sea. Serene Sea gets us Grand Sea and Far Off Sea, once we actually purchase those. Wyvern Hill is still not unlocked. That's why I'm really excited that we got that red gummy. We can take it back over to the Silent Chasm and actually get that quest done and get the friend area that we're missing. But we'll do that else time. We still have Howling to get through multiple times. Wish Cave is not available. Stormy Sea is the one I probably will do after Mount Faraway, because Stormy Sea is 40 floors. But at the same time, I'm hoping we get enough points to buy some of the water-based friend areas before we head there, because there are a lot of water Pokemon in that area, so being able to recruit some of the stuff as we head down would be pretty important. But I think that's enough waffling and planning. I think we'll just see how we go, and basically how the stream goes. So, I will do some touch-ups with the avatar points and lower that cost. I think I'll lower it down to 2 to encourage people to encourage me to, I guess, choose what Pokemons I should do next for the avatars. I've taken a little tiny break, but I'll probably get back into it soon. So, until next time, take care everybody.